Hey everyone, another week in the books, round three, another crap week. um, I mean we went up, but we lost all three games. In my league, so fortunately Max Gorn could not carry my team enough with his captaincy this week. So yeah, we'll go through it. There's a lot to this. I mean, first of all, my trades from the previous week. Don't say that. I brought in Dan Houston for Rosie. I went track to Xerri, and I went sharp to Gothard. You know when you have these trades and you think in the moment you're like, oh yeah, this is pretty good, and then other people get better scores that you were going to think of trading, and then you just went, why the fuck did I not trade him? Um, yeah, why the fuck did I go Gothard over Dersma? Why was that a thing? Um, why would I go him? I don't understand. Um, and then yeah, this Malaka ruined my entire week. So yeah, you bring him in 700k after 200 to, he's playing Blackistan, and he proceeds to lose the hit count, rub blood on McGraw's face, and now he's going to be suspended for play least a month. So he has to go now. So, yep. What a great, two great trades. And Houston just sucked. He'll be fine, I think. He just had a horrible game. It's just every time he touched the ball, it was a turnover or a clang or some stupid shit. Um, I think he'll be fine. But yeah, going through, Sinclair is still the GOAT on 14. I didn't watch the St Kilda game, so I believe he's literally just. Unfortunately, it looks like Wangani Miller has copped the first year of a roll chain Sheasel treatment. So essentially, he's gone. He started half back. He was a gunner half back because it's so fucking easy to play half back. Let's be honest. When I'm checking Sinclair. Yeah, he's still the guy. Wanganin's still like kind of getting kickouts, so he's still rotating around it. But no, he's suffering the Sheasel element. So when Sheasel, I believe, when he first moved to midfield forward, he was awful. So he played there. He got 99 average. Then he played off half back again, and he was like incredible. Like he was D1. He went under 100. Was it three times? Um, he got injured last 2 rounds or something. But yeah, and then he went to half forward, mid, and really struggled. He struggled a bit, I believe, because I believe we're gonna trade him out of the first. Yeah, so like he had this really bad run, and then he kind of picked it up. And then after the bye, I think he got into his stride. Yeah, so he learned how to play midfield properly, and he adapted to it finally, and then he pulled through. So I feel like Wanganeen is in a bit, and then obviously you go to now, and he's literally probably the number one scorer for the year so far. I believe he's up there. He's eighth, and he's played a less game. So in terms of average, I think he's third best. So I feel like Wanganeen's in that sort of transition right now, where um he's adapting to that, which is why his scoring is a bit bad right now. But he'll pull through. I mean, 568. We're gonna pay six. What is he? 620. So you save 60k if you didn't start him. To be fair, three scores under 100. You're probably looking to trade him in this, right? If you have him. See, that's one of the cases where, like, thank God for opening round. Yeah, I mean, it's the only case I like having an open round because then you can see it at 63 and go, well, he's dropped that. I don't want him now. Because if it wasn't for opening round, he would have started. He would have started D1. 100%. I wouldn't have had Sinclair. So, but Sinclair's just doing his thing. Well, McCarthy's an issue once again. I couldn't trade him. I had other fish to fry, and it's the same this week, unfortunately. So, um, he is playing halfback again. So he's back in that role. He took most of the kickouts, and he still did bad. So that's probably not a good sign. But he's done with the midfield. It looks like. So I'm just gonna have to pray that his defensive capabilities of halfback and he sticks with it, or he just moves back to midfield. Who got injured? Yo got injured, so there's a chance, but they've got, like I said the other week, they got to figure it out because with a CBA count between there's like 6 and 5 CBAs. So you go Flynn, Kelly, Robertson. So Jack Graham got kicked out, and Elliot got injured. So surely he comes in. Also, apparently Devin Robertson is going to get suspended. Apparently he's going to get suspended. A mate of mine said that he was getting suspended, apparently. And I actually don't know why, because I haven't heard anything. But I guess put a pin in it. It's called. I don't know. And Moore's injured for 9 months, so that will help Houston because I believe I haven't actually checked. Oh, there you go. Match review. New Eagle banned. There you go. Literally just reported. It's just popped up on my screen. It has literally just popped up on my screen. You can't write that. You cannot write. There you go. Devin Robertson's been hit with a 1-game ban for a dangerous tackle on Zach Butters. How's that for timing? Let's see this. What will I get?
Sweet.
My... There's no fucking way.
Sweet. Puts Butters under the pump, and now they've caught him. Was it a sling tackle? The question, Robertson.
He's staying down, but it's tough, yeah. Let's hope he's not.
He got up and he was fine. He's just a bit winded. He's fine. Oh my! It's called a tackle. He'll get off. He'll get off. There's no fucking way. But like, he has the ball the whole way until mid-action. Look at this. He still has. He's just dropped the ball there. What's Robertson meant to do there? Like, he'll get off. He'll 100% get off. He'll get off.
He's in trouble, Ken, for this.
He's done it with a bit of force, hasn't he?
Well, he didn't stop, did he?
He's done it with a bit of force, hasn't he? Okay, so then maybe that opens up McCarthy to have one good week. Yeah, great. Now we don't have to handle that. Okay. There. Well, how's that for timing though? Fucking hell. Talking about foreshadowing. What was the kick out count for the Pies this week? Never mind. Dustin will talk 1. Okay, so there we go. He gets 1. Why is Maynard taking kickouts in the bid 2026? Like, brother, what do you provide for kickouts? How is this guy still? Why is that guy there? Yeah, Josh and Houston will share the load, which I'm fine with. As long as they chip around to each other, I don't really give a shit who gets it. But yeah. Grill, good for a rookie. You want that? Well, is he taking kickouts as well? And I'm literally just kicking central on it. Jesus Christ, guys, share the load. To be fair, there was they did have what 25, I believe. It was like 12. They kicked 11-25 or some shit. Short. Ben Miller till 4. What are we doing? Boston. Banks took 0. What? Where did he play? Sorry, I'm having a Richmond crisis now. Tom Brown took 5. There's a lot happening there. Pick a defender to take kickouts. Like, seriously. Sort it out. Didn't play, obviously. Lindsay came back with a bang. We love that from him. And now he better play next week. He should play next week after a really good win for West Coast. That was a really good win. Didn't play. The midfield carried. Yeah, the midfield carried this week. Like, look at these scores. 126, 150, 145, 135, 111. I really cannot complain about my premier midfielders. Obviously, Shees he'll move back. It was only so I can get Gothard. But that should have just been Dersma. And Shees should be here. But stupid. Parrish sucks. I'm training him. Bruin, I think that's just a blip. I think he just had a bad game. Like, is he, once again, back to the kickouts? Is he getting a kickout? Back to the kickouts. No. Well, that's a bad sign. But I'll talk about him later. I was going to get him and I decided not to over Houston, and I regret it. But here we go. Jagger, good. The thing is, I put Plurious and Jagger, and I went for Jagger. Thank God I did. But yeah, Gorn really good. Gorn's been good every game. Gorn's my guy. Gorn's my rock. Gorn is the rock of the team. He never fails. When he fails, that's when I pack up. Because this guy is a gun. Look at these scores. I love him. He's been my consistent performer. He's been in my team every year I have played Supercoach, and it is the best decision I make every year to start him. This guy was not. McAndrew, fine. I mean, he's a rookie. Didn't really expect much. Flanders is shit. He'll probably go next week. Gothard did. Meh as fuck. Had a good last quarter. Robertson just had a horrible first half. He was on -6 a quarter time, so something like that, -1. But I mean, he's fine. He jumped up 80k. Here's another price boost. He should scrap to 300, I'd say. Philippou, best score of the year? Yes. Which is a very low bar, to be honest. Who is he going to ground this week? 77. So, like, why is it dropped off? Is he getting time? He's not what I thought he was going to be, honestly. I thought Philippou would. He's rotating through it. Flanders 47, 42. That's not a good sign. Bro, why is this guy still here? What does he do? Oh my god, how is he even in the best fucking 23? Bro, what does he do? What does he do to deserve a spot? What does he actually do? Oh, that's my head in. Marshall didn't play, and obviously he doesn't play, and bye. So, alright, let's sort out this team quickly. So Sinclair isn't playing, so we'll. I'm gonna loophole Sarong and Selwood. So who's playing first? Sydney. So I'll do that. Selwood will jump on Sinclair. I'll loophole them. Blimmers just comes on for Oliver. English goes in here, but yeah, I have to trade you. And Lombard will just come on for Philippou, like one of them. Marshall should be back this week. Hopefully he's playing Richmond, so hopefully since he's playing us, I hope he comes back. I've settled on my trades. To be fair, I was gonna try and get Bond this week by trading Parrish, but he did so bad to the point I can't even do a straight trade for him now. To be fair, he did a lot, but yeah, we have to trade Xerri now. So Xerri, so keep me entry of the flex, do that. Shizzle goes back there, and then I get Bond. So at least 275. The thing is with Parrish is he's just bad. He's just bad. He's not going to score well. So I have two choices with it. I can go, I reckon, Anderson or Holmes. I think that's my two options. Personally, in terms of the midfield, the thing is with my midfield's kind of stacked. So like I've got Oliver who will be there once buys are over. I've got Bond in now, and I've got Bruin Smith and Blummer who's going to fill basically the rest of the year. Oh no, the next like month I would say. So there's no point in getting that because I bench one of my two good ones. So in that case, there's two options I could do. I could put Sheasel back there and then get a forward, but there's just no forwards I like. So next option is put Grill in the midfield, and I get a defender primo. Now Whitfield and Ash have their bye, so I don't want Ash. If this is another week, I would. Could wait a week and then get Ash. That is a possibility. Wait one more week of Parrish. Ash isn't going up in price. Parrish really isn't doing anything. Even if he gets 70, he'll go up like 3k. So he's not going to change anything. So it's that I can do that. I can do one trade, or my next best is I just get Tom Stewart. He's still the guy. I thought he was washed, but he came out and just went bang, bang, bang. I was going to get him last week. I chose not to. I was going to get Shot Bolton. Chose not to. So I'm not doing I chose not to do that, and now I missed out again, so I'm not doing it this time. So I'm going to trade Parrish this week. to Stewart. So yeah, so that'll be the team this week. Um, I think there's even much more discussion. I mean, it depends how long Xerri's out for. If it's 2 weeks, then you hold, obviously. But what's it called? Yeah, if it's 3 or more, I'm saying goodbye. Especially because I believe this is the last bye week, and then we don't buy till round 12. Yeah. So yeah, then we don't buy till round 12, and then it's all fine. So yeah, it's a fairly simple week in terms of what I'm doing. I've really burned seven. I've already burned 7 trades. Um, both my mid prices, Young and Parrish, are gone. Butterick's probably gonna make one next week. Um, look, if Bruin has another bad week, then I'll probably have to downgrade him to a rookie and then I'll go Butterick to a primo. Some people would love to look at. Like he played traffic cones, but he still has that mid time, man. I hate it. I hate just watching him stack up points. It's pissing me off. So it's in the forward line, Bolton, Richelli. It's a lot of these guys who are like these impact players. Like if they're not kicking goals, like they have to have a really good game to be a real game. So like Richelli's another one, cause he just had the best game of his career, arguably. Led Melbourne to an incredible win. Imagine being a Carlton fan. You guys suck. That was hilarious to watch. I can't lie. But I thought like for him to go above 100, he has to kick like 4 and get 30. You know what I mean? Like he got 33 and 1, and he got 130. You know what I mean? So and then she's on for Gothard. So yeah, we're fielding. Let's say Marshall plays. We're fielding 22. Wait, math. What was it 23? 22. Yeah. So we're fielding 22. I think that's good. The Rucks are fine now. It's a shame that English have to go. Could have just got another ruck, but need to get Bontempelli in, and Xerri being suspended is the best way to do it. Bond is definitely going to go like 40 this week, just to piss everyone off. But yeah, BC captains. I mean, it's fairly obvious this week, isn't it? Butters is playing Richmond, and Bond's playing Essendon. So I think everyone's going to have that. What's the verdict? Yep, most captain, probably captain round 26, Bontempelli's 15. There you go. Most VC is Dacos against Brisbane. There you go. The biggest trade of the week is Bont to Paris to Bont or Cherry to Gorn, Cherry to Steen. What we're doing Steen, I'm gonna wait because he could just drop a 40. Yeah, you can't just jump on it. To be fair, even if Steen does well, who do you actually bring him in for? I mean, Butterick to Steen and then Bruin up to a primo looks pretty decent right now. I also want to get Stewart over midfielder because my midfield's good. It's solid. It's got 5 people in there, and we've got Bond. With the defense, it's literally McCarthy and Houston and Sinclair. So I need another primo, and I'm gonna do that. To be fair, could get Ash next week if it all works out. How much is Steen? Yeah, so trade plans for next week will probably be Butterick to Steen. Just need to get some little crunch, and then that'll be like a 200k downgrade. So that gives me 300k there, and then I grade Bruin to Ash depending on how it goes. I think it'll be fine, but because there's no one else I would probably trade next week. Robertson isn't playing. Lombard sucks, so like you can't even upgrade him. McAndrew, you're not training him. You're not training Grill yet. You're not training Smith or Limerose, obviously. Because Bruin kind of has one more week to rectify that. If he doesn't get that, then he's probably in. Lindsay hasn't even had cash yet. These guys haven't made enough. He has heaps of money to make. He doesn't have enough. Same with wrong. So I also could Jack Carroll, but I mean I can't. Yeah, it looks like next week is Bruin and Butterick out. Or I might just do Butterick to stay and call it a day, just to get some cash in, and then we'll figure out who's doing bad. Oh, sorry, I need to do emergencies. Yep, you and yeah. That is my trade plans for the week. It's pretty simple. Stewart's back. He's cheap to a certain point. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know how you guys did. You guys did well in the comments. Yeah. Hopefully, I'm thinking it's a big week, but I feel like everyone's gonna have a big week because everyone's gonna just be captain in the same players who are gonna go 150. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about this week. I need to get some pods. That's what I want because my only pod's McCarthy and he's doing shit. So Stewart's also a pod. No one's really bringing him in. Everyone's going homes. So yeah. Did the coach just get 95? Why though? Why is he doing well? I guess we're not liking him subscribing yet. Sorry, I just didn't. Is he playing second right? What's going on? So why is he doing well? What did he do? Don't know why you would be training Marshall. He's gonna be in this week. Yeah, see, everyone's on Bolton now. That's annoying. People like Josh Dacos as well. Yeah, I don't mind it. To be fair, would it be worth it to go 12 extra K for Josh Dacos, or would you? I need a pod. I need a pod. A good pod. Because that's my pod, and he's doing awful, so I need a good pod. Because these guys aren't pods. Strong's owned by 26. Dacos is owned by half. Gorn's kind of a pod still. English is not. Shears is obviously not. Flanders is obviously not. So, in terms of points of difference, there's not many right now. And Houston's not a pod. So, I gotta start selecting people. One of mine, Skip, my skipper, Tim Torreno. I'm keeping an eye on you, mate. Could be in next week. Genuinely could be in next week. Mark my words. He does well again. He's got a couple of Drew tag this week, so we'll see how he goes. But he could be in my team very soon. Oliver, is he a pod? 12%. Like, it's borderline pods with some of these. But yeah. Now also, thank you. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that, and I will see you all next week.